Morning. Sorry about that. I was upstairs and I was running on, I guess if I was still living in Thailand, I could say I was running on Thai time. So apologies for coming in late. We'll make up for it. Don't you worry about that. So welcome along. Hi, Maury. Whoever else is out there. We're going to do a similar class to last night, which was a lot of legs, butt, and back, as well as some front abs. So we're getting well-rounded, and because Monday was pure abs, I want to give us a little bit of other stuff as well. So separate the toes, ankles, knees, and hips on top of one another. Hands away from your shoulders away from your ears, and hands onto your lower abdominals. Breath in through your nose, out through the mouth. Tummy moves in towards the spine. In through the nose, and sighing out. Keep the shoulders relaxed. And again, let's really calm ourselves with those breaths. Calm before the storm. Hands a bit high. Breath in, and sighing out. Do one more like that, breathing in. Probably turn that light off if the sun shines through. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale to the side. So getting used to movement with breathing. Inhale, arms move forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms lift up. And then exhale, bring the arms straight down in front. Onto the balls of the feet as we lift up. Our arms come up and then they come to the side with the exhale. Inhale, arms move forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms lift up. And then bend your knees as your arms come down. Your heels stay elevated. Just the arms. Inhale, rising up. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Out to the side. Just keep those shoulders dropped. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale, come down lower. So when I started just getting the screen set up, it said that the page wasn't responding. It was moving slowly or working slowly or something. So if I have to restart again, just bear with me, I'll do that. But hopefully it should be all right now. It seems to be working okay. Come down a little bit lower into those legs, and we'll just do it one more time, please. Inhale, rise up. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Sighing out to the side. You can see my clothesline at the I use the handrail as a clothesline because I don't have enough clothesline space in here. Inhale, lift it up, lower it down, and of course winter, it's not going to dry outside. We'll get into our leg work to start, then we'll get into our back, and then we'll do balance afterwards, okay? So hands can be on your hips or they can be down on your thighs. Inhale down, right knee to the side. Now if you don't like the squat part, you can just do the leg lift to the side and then just wait with a straight leg while we squat. Or you can do the squat part without the leg lift. But the beauty of this leg lift is that you're getting your core contracted because you have to balance to hold yourself up. Remember, this Saturday is a stretch class, team, so that's why this week we're going pretty hard with the workouts that we're doing, like we did on Monday and last night, and we'll do so today and tonight and Friday. If you have any requests for body parts you want me to do on Friday, So weight goes back into your heels. You should be able to wriggle your toes when you're in the squat. Just do two more and then we're going to go straight to the other side. So squat down, lift to the other side. Hello, pigeon. You always come and shit on my balcony. And on my roof. And on the roof, says Alba. We're having breakfast downstairs. I got home from my walk and they were making a cake. A cake in a fry pan. So I said, is that just a pancake? But no, it's a cake, Romero says. An egg cake. Looks like a banana cake to me. Looks like a banana pancake. They used to make them like that when I lived in Thailand, banana pancakes. Maybe that's why I was on Thai time this morning, because his pancake reminded me of Thailand. South American time's even worse than Thai time. They're so unpunctual. What's the opposite of punctual? You can't really say unpunctual, can you? Not punctual. 2 more. Tidy. Diagonal back. Same other leg again. So now it's going to the corner back. We're attacking into the glutes a little bit differently. Both sides. No, come nomás. No. Déjame torta de limón. Belly stays braced. The screen's about to go blank on me, I think, so I'm going to run in. Yeah. There it goes. You keep on going. Hopefully I'm in sequence with you. Synchronized. Do 4 more and then we go to the other side. And to the other side. Have you all got your masks, team? Hope you got them for yourselves. Nice cotton ones so that we can help keep the environment as clean as possible. It's so disgusting how many used masks you see on the street. Thank you, Felicity. She's the one that's sewn our masks for us. She's a godsend in many ways. Inhale down, exhale lift. Feel that tightness in the tummy and feel that tightening sensation around the hips and the glute. Thighs will be getting it too, of course. Do a few more. It's crazy that the numbers haven't come down, isn't it, Maury? That people just keep continuing doing the wrong thing in families. Although they do say workplaces too. Yeah, scary. 2 more. Now we're going to change legs again. Stay bent in the left leg. Flex the leg back straight and then lift up. This is working your thigh more than your glute, but you're hopefully feeling both. Come on in, stay low, other leg back, lift up. Gracias. See how you're moving around a little bit? That's great for your ankle stability. It strengthens the ankle muscles. Alright, bring it on in. Lift on up. That's our leg butt component standing up. Done. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Leg out wide. And why? Because we're getting into some back exercises here. So your legs are as wide as your wrist width distance, or your wingspan. Now hands onto the thigh to start. Keep the belly braced and then come on down. Our arms are going to go in a bit of a circle. So inhale, come forward, circle around. Hold here, inhale, palms forward and then come around forward. Hold your breath in, turn the palms and go. Hold, breathe in and come forward. If you want more of a stretch through your legs, lean forward into your toes. Forward into your toes, yeah? Nearly there for this first round. Feeling it in your back, I hope. Alright, so bring the hands onto your thighs, bend your knees to come out of that safely. Let's just do a twist, turning yourselves to the back. And then go to the other side. So we're going to hands onto our thigh again. We're coming down. This is a twist workout for your waist and for your back. So our aim is to go for opposite foot. But if you can't reach the foot when we do our twist, you can reach for the thigh, the knee, the calf, whatever you can do. As we keep going, you get more flexible and you can go lower. So breath in, twist. Other arm goes up. Key is to keep your back straight. Yeah. When you get hold of your leg or your foot, you feel that stretch down the leg even more intense. Let's go for 4 more, crew. And back to the center. Bring the hands onto the thigh, bend down and come on out of that. How tight is that in the back? Let's bring ourselves in with our feet underneath the hips and then just do that twist stretch. So keep your hips forward facing as you twist towards the back. And then other side. I think it's balance time, don't you? Let's do a few balances. So these balances, I'm going to just move the mat forward. And in fact, I'm just going to move the screen down a little bit. We're going to step onto our left foot, arms float to the side, and then we lift off our right. So we're going into an aeroplane here. Try and keep the supporting leg as straight as possible. Hasta barrico, Albi. Bring the arms down, come on up. And then we're going to step ourselves onto our right foot, arms float, and then lift off our left. It's done a barful. Sorry, Tim. Keep that going. Ah! This plane wants to crash. Keep it going. Haywire, bring it on in. It's good to have the screen so you can see your technique. I hope you've got a mirror near you. Let's come into a floating half moon. So keep on moving down. Lift the upper body as you're lifting up with that leg. I'm going to ask you to give me a modification. So you're going to come up and don't let the leg touch down. And then you're going to let the leg go back on an angle. Then your arm is going to go in a forward, up high angle. And then the other arm's going to go in line with that up. So you're in a star up high. But on an angle. So forward leaning with the upper body, back angle with the leg. And bring it on in. Ooh, floating half moon the other way. So come on down. Two more breaths and then we're going to move into that extended star. So we don't let the leg come down as we come up. We take it back on an angle. The arm comes forward on an angle. The back arm joins it. Feel how intense that is in your waist and in your hip. And bring it on in. We'll just do our tree pose and I might move back so that you can see a bit more of me before we make our way down onto the mat. So right heel digs in, your right knee pushes out. Hands can stay either at heart. Find your third eye or lift. Shoulders stay relaxed. And if you continue to take your eyebrows up. Separate the toes of the supporting foot. gently bring the arms down. We'll change to the other side. So heel digs in, knee opens out, belly stays braced, and then your hands are in that heart, third eye or lift. Remember to keep on relaxing the shoulders. I love hearing her voice. It does get annoying at night when we're trying to watch something and she asks lots of questions, but when I just hear it, for her age, she speaks so well, both languages. I'm very impressed. 2 more. Okay, so bring the arms down, releasing the foot, and we're actually going to start on our knees. So I'm going to go side on so that you can see. So knees, just to work our back a little bit more. Then we'll do some all fours back, then back up onto the knees, and then some back on our tummy. Okay. So legs probably a bit wider than the hip width distance, just a little bit, and then tip forward from your hips. The legs come up. So arms are in a bend. You're just simply inhaling up, and then exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, come up. Exhale, and shoulder blades squeeze. Abby, necesito que tú me vienes a hacer un favor, por favor. Ven, baba. ¿Puedes apagar la lámpara aquí y después a la pared también? Okay, so trabajando. And then take the arms back, and then we're going to lift them up and a la pared. This is vienes a hacer la Mori on it. Gracias. Speed salute. 4 more. Alright, so bring yourselves onto all fours, and if you feel any soreness in your wrists, just up onto your knuckles. Let's take one leg away with a flexed foot. Inhale, lift the heel, double toe tap. So the abs at the back that we were just doing is probably your upper back more than the lower. So these here are lower back more than upper. Thought it would be better with the lamp off. Hopefully you can still see everything okay. 4 more. I'll move myself forward soon anyway. To the diagonal, and then go again. Down, down, lift. Down, down, lift. Do 4 more please now. Tap, tap, elevate. Tap, tap, elevate. Alright, so bring that leg straight in, lower it down, come to the other side. Flex the foot, inhale, heel up, double toe down. I could pull my pants up from my ankles up to my knees, and you can see my white legs if you can't see with these black pants on. Tap, tap, lift. Stomach muscles are really nice and taut, right? To the diagonal, out we go, yeah? Tap, tap, lift. Now your arms are going to get a little bit of a caning today too, while we're doing our tabletops. Alright, so straighten this out, bring it on in, and let's come back up onto our knees. So we've got our legs again a little bit wider than the hips, so before we brought them back in our horse stance. Tip forward again, so the arms are bent. I don't know what's happening. 4-point move. Inhale, come forward. Exhale and bend. Then inhale, extend behind. Exhale and bend. Ana, yo no escucho. Inhale up. Exhale and bend. Inhale back. Exhale and bend. Inhale up. Exhale and bend. Inhale behind. exhale and bend. Yeah, so it's a 4-point move. And you're just moving with the breath. Couple more rounds. Feel this all the way through the back area. Oh, good job. I'm actually going to be down on our tummy. I might move the screen down a fraction because it feels like it might be a bit dark when I'm doing the belly ones. Hopefully you can see all right. We'll give our arms a break for the tabletop exercises that are coming up. So legs are open. As you inhale, double tap close. This is the last back exercise before we get into abs. In fact, in the tabletop, the back works too. But this is pure back focus in these exercises. Tabletop less so. Tap, tap, open. Looks like it's night time, doesn't it? I do promise it's Melbourne morning time. Maury, you can vouch for that, right? Just 4 more. Yo no puedo. Okay, listen, we're just going to lower it down and bring your elbows under and just pull forward for a little bit of a stretch. When we come back over later, we'll be doing planks on our elbows. Okay? Let's stretch into our child's pose. Toes together, knees apart. Stretch on down. Warming up a little bit. Right, let's flip ourselves over. So we're going to do some combo of boats and tables. I'm going to start with the tables. So get yourself sorted, fix your pants up if you want to, like me. Right, so hands are behind. If you prefer having your fingers facing sideways or back, it's up to you. But I've got mine facing towards my bottom. I'm bending my legs in and I'm lifting my hips up. I'll fix my jumper up too, not just my pants, eh? So just pushing up from your glutes and then driving your shoulder blades together behind you so that your chest lifts up too. Squeezing, squeezing. 2 more. So gently bring your body down. Keep your weight back. Then move your legs away and then shift your arms forward. Now if you find that you're probably leaning back too far, that your back can't handle that, then please just sit up a little bit higher. That's absolutely fine. So what we're going to do is we've got our heels down. In a moment we're going to change to toes, then to heels, then to toes. Looks like this. So it's a very controlled move, but you'll already feel this in your deep core abdominals. In between each set of the tabletop and then boat, we will have a stretch. Hopefully that will help us later with our difficult stretch. I wish I knew the name of the difficult stretch where our leg goes out to the side. Yoga people out there, even though I've done a yoga course, it was a different style of yoga. It was a core yoga, so they didn't tell us the names of balances. So if you have that name of that balance, let me know. Maybe more if you're friends with Lulu. Actually, I'm friends with Lulu. Could ask her. A few more. All right, bring the legs out. Come on up. Ooh, reach for your toes. So you've got a straight leg. Now, if you can't reach your toes, hold on to your thighs, knees, calves, ankle, whatever you can reach, okay? You want to hear the interaction I had this morning with this idiot? After my walk, I was heading past that Cafe Riddick. It's just it's a magnet for smokers. I was finishing my walk coming past and there was a man just smoking in front of his car, and I said to him, in a nice way, and I can be quite aggressive, but this was a nice way, I said to him, Are you going to throw that cigarette butt in the bin when you finish? And he says to me, why? Like that, angry already. Let's bend in, bend the arms, lift up. I'll tell you in a moment the rest. We're going to just alternate pulling knees in towards the chest with your hips, changing the knee at your bend at the knee doesn't. So it looks like this. So after he says why, I said to him, because I don't want it to end up on the street. And he says to me, bad luck. Bad luck. What an a-hole. Like, these are the people I think do not deserve to breathe our air. They don't deserve to live on the planet. Horrible. And you've got to think how many cigarette butts he's had in his lifetime. He would have been in his 50s. How many times he's thrown his cigarette butts out. Times that by how many people do the same thing. Anyway, I reported him to the EPA. And I'll continue doing it. I'm fed up. I did it yesterday morning with a different a-hole, and I'll keep on doing it. Hopefully one day when they have to pay out of their own money, they'll learn. Probably won't ever learn. They'll still keep doing it, but at least make them suffer a bit financially, hey? Do 4 more. Alright, so chain, gently bring ourselves down. Stay low in that body, yeah? Move the legs away again. Then arms come forward. Strong, isn't it? We're going to either have our legs down, they're either going to be halfway up, or they're going for an extend. Shoulders, keep them relaxed. Dile el nombre para sharpener en español, por favor. So bring it down, come on up, and then let's go for a stretch with our legs out wide. So if you can't hold on to your feet, anywhere along the leg that you can hold on to, or like before, you can bring your arms in and just go down as far as you can. Not like before. Last night. Ana, lo siento, pero tu continente es muy mal. Ana, tu continente es mal. Don't know why she's crying. Ana, suficiente ruido. She's crying because apparently she doesn't want to share. That's what I'm hearing. Pain in the bum. Alright, so we're going for our third boat pose here. So the arms are back, tabletop, sorry. Ok, es suficiente. Necesita ponerla en la esquina o algo porque necesita callarse. Bending in, lift on up, and now all we're doing is simply straightening out that leg. One leg, it doesn't matter, we're just holding it still, pushing the hip up. Okay, so bend that leg down and we're swapping. Aquí la esquina, mi amor, aquí, no ahí. Ella sabe. Jugando a la esquina. No tocas esa planta para Felicity. She's in the corner. Bring the leg down, lower it down, and we're going to just move our legs away, arms come up, and like before, we're going to do 3 levels. So you've got your legs out, you can either keep them down, you can take them to halfway, or we can lift them up. You can have a point or a flex, doesn't really matter. Breathe, breathe. 4 more breaths. So let's bring it in, lower it down, come on forward, and this time stick pose again. So feet stay together as you reach forward, stretching it out. Couple more breaths. Ven a salir de acá. No, yo soy mommy. So we're going to lie down and we're going to get into some lower abs to begin. So we've got a flex foot, 90-degree angle at the hip. And you're going to just change the hip angle, not the knee angle, with your heel lowering down. ¿Puedes saludar? No. So as you're lowering down, you're exhaling. Inhale as you bring it back up. ¿No necesitas ir al baño? No. ¿Esto me oxida? Sí. Pórtate bien con tu hermana. Sí. ¿Por qué no arreglas bien la casita para los amiguitos, ya? 4 more. So this is the lower abs that we're working here. If you haven't practiced already, you can just touch and see. Listen, team, I want you to lift your head and shoulders up, open the legs out, and then push the legs away. So you've got the legs away, but your heels are together, the knees are apart, and you'll lift your body up quite high, so your back is definitely flat. All we're doing is extending from the knees as you exhale. Then heels back together. Two more. Okay, team, so let's bring the legs in, heels down, and you're ready to start your basic abdominal strengtheners. Just please support the neck if it needs it, otherwise you're holding the head, whatever feels best for you. Of course, you can have your hands forward, they can rest on your tummy, just don't let them be on the mat. Breath to prepare, rise up, exhale. We rise into sticking point. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Check out the tummy, you're seeing that it's moving down as you rise up. Now, calmness, sweetheart. This is a yellow beneath the sea. So as you come up, you're exhaling, and then halfway back, so not as far. You reckon everyone's going to be in masks as of tomorrow? What are your thoughts? I'm hoping so. I hope people will be doing the right thing. I don't think anyone would dare go into any shops because they would be kicked out. But I'm curious about around the streets. For most of my walk this morning, I was by myself. I still wear my mask. I've started since Monday. And I was thinking, I could just not walk with a mask, but I'm not going to. But in one sense, it doesn't make sense to have it when you're walking by yourself. There's no one around, no one. But I'm going to do it, of course. I don't want to have this disease spread any further, any longer than we have to have it. Touch wood, it won't turn into any other exponential growth situation like they've got in other countries, hey? Little ones coming up, centimetre back when we rise. Just 4 more, and then we're going to roll up. You agree with that mask comment, I see? Good on you. Don't know who agreed with it, but I'm glad you agree with it. I hope that's why you're putting the likes on. Maybe you just like the class. Bring your arms forward, shoulders stay relaxed, breath in, and we're going to slowly peel on up. Oh, how hard is that after all the abs that we've done up until now? Sit tall at the top, and then we're coming back halfway. Now stop there, shoulders stay relaxed. We are going to do just one more boat pose. You're going to take the legs away a little bit. You're going to bring your arms in and forget about them, and then just lift up and in, out, and then together. I like that. Abby, ¿recuerdas tienes que hacer los 7 y los 8? Gracias. Muy bien. 4 more. She knows the timetables. I'm now getting her to write them down in their order. And then from tomorrow, we're actually going to start to learn them in English because I think that's really important too. All right, stop there. Bring the arms forward and then really slowly come on down. And then we're just going to do one more lot of lower abdominals. And then we're going to flip over and do some planks, but only on the elbows, okay? So legs are up, 90-degree angle, flex the feet. Now we are going to do a double leg lower. So you've noticed I've already lifted my head and shoulders so that when I do my... Anda. Ramiro, ya necesitas hacer pipí. Después. Bajas a hacer pipí. She hasn't had an accident for so long. I'm so happy about that. She's doing so well with her toilet training. I don't even think it's toilet training anymore. She's trained. She's good. Night time's just the main thing. I've got to stop giving her water, but she asked for water all throughout the night. If that stopped, she wouldn't need nappy ever again. And most nights she goes through without wetting it, but she'll do it, wet it maybe once or twice a week. So I'm just not ready to take her nappy off her at night yet. Do 4 more. Perfecto. Bien hecho, so they're hermosa. Okay, so bring the legs in, roll yourselves up, and we're going to come over onto our elbows. So it's quite a long sequence of planks down here. So if you need to have your knees down at any stage, feel free to do so, okay? So onto our elbows. We're just holding still initially. So you can be on your shoulders away from the ears. Just think about the breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. So what we're going to do is just do our arching over to one side and the other. I refer to it as the rainbow. 4 more. All right, back to the center. Stop there. Weight back into those heels. Shoulders stay relaxed. We're going to move forward and back with the breath. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Ese es un perrito. Creo que necesita nueva batería. Do 2 more. Then we're going to go into some side planks. So stop here, bring one elbow in, stack, lift, drive the hips up. So like I said, it is a long sequence, but you're over the halfway mark. I promise you that. Yeah. So gently come back to the center. Then I'll ask you to make your way over to the other side. So back to the center again. And then what we're going to do is take our legs out wide to the outside part of the mat and then weight in your heels. So blue elephant, in case you're wondering. This is the last bit. Inhale forward, exhale and back. Inhale forward, exhale and back. Four more. Bien hecho. So knees down, toes together. Oh, sit back. That was it. Long sequence of planks, but our wrists definitely do have to be sacrificed there. So we're going to make our way up onto our feet and do some balancing. So take your time coming up, especially if you think you might get dizzy.
You're a great friend. I'm an elephant. I like you.
So strong exercises. Good job today. Right, left arm out. Right leg up and over to the side. So stay here, or if you can join me, pick up your heel, take the leg away. I do see an improvement. Do you find you're getting better too? We've been doing these every class now for probably 2 months, yeah? So bring it on in, lower it down, change to the other side, so other arm out, knee up and over. And then when you're ready, again, heel. Push it up. Este ángulo no está funcionando correctamente, por eso necesitamos cambiarlo. Está bien, mejor que nada. Bring it on in, lower that down. We'll go into our dancer's pose. So picking up the left arm and the right foot, and then tip on through. Por favor, no se pelean. Pueden jugar bonito juntos. And canto verde con rosado. Come on out of that one. Let's switch to the other side. So picking up the left foot, right arm. Come on through. No, aquí abajo. Estoy terminando pronto. 2 more minutes here. Okay, come on out of that one. We'll do our tree pose. So right foot along the side of the left leg. You'll feel very much more stable than you did at the start. Even if you're feeling good at the start, you'll just feel completely balanced. So hands can be at the heart. Third eye, lift. And if you are feeling as strong and stable as I feel right now, nuestra batería, mi amor. Yo no creo que tenemos ese tipo de batería aquí en casa, tenemos que comprarlo. Despacio, bajando las gradas. So gently bring the arms down, release the foot, and then to the other side. So heel, open the knee, bracing the core, then either at the heart, third eye or lift. So just remember, tonight's class will be completely different style. So if you want to join me again, which I'm sure you probably don't, I may do a similar class on Friday that I do on the Wednesday, but I don't always remember what I've done, so I might gain one. But it definitely won't be the same as the tonight class or the Friday class. Do some lovely neck stretches for our tension release. So please take your head over to the side and just extend that arm down. I'm going to read what you've written. Yes, I'll definitely see you then. Thank you. And then over to the other side. And now we've got our head back up into the center, and I'd like you to do some shoulder rolls all the way around. And then shoulder rolls come forward instead of back. And then go back again. So strong effort today, team. Lots of legs and butt to start with, and lots of back. And we've had our arms and our belly. Really whole body workout. check it out. Thanks so much for joining me. Give yourselves a clap, and I'll definitely see you, Maury, on Saturday. And for the rest of you, if you want to come back tonight or tomorrow, I'll be here. No, tomorrow I won't. Tonight or Friday. See you.